Welcome to the exhibition Our Plastic Ocean at street level. I'm Mandy Barker and I've been photographing marine plastic debris for more than 10 years, which has resulted in this presentation of my work. My first series, Indefinite, shows discarded debris found on the shoreline, which collectively conveys a story about the marine environment. The objects are reminiscent of sea creatures, and the captions create a timeline from the amount of years it takes each different type of plastic to degrade in the ocean. This image shows 276 pieces of plastic recovered from the stomach of a 90-day-old albatross chick. It's now estimated that a plastic bag can take up to 15 years to degrade in the ocean. Clothing and material is a result of our fast-fashioned throwaway culture. PVC fishermen's gloves resemble coral and can take 30 years to degrade. In fact, all plastic that's ever been produced, unless it's been burnt, is still with us somewhere on the planet. The base of a plastic bottle, perhaps reminiscent of a fish head, takes 450 years to break down in the ocean. Marine debris plastic footballs collected after a call out on social media by members of public from 41 different countries, posted to me from all over the world, hang next to the images I've created. A total of 769 footballs from Kenya, Singapore, Australia, and even a kayaker from Guadeloupe, all come together to raise awareness. The series is called Penalty, and this is the price that we will all pay if we don't do something about the ever-increasing production of plastic. Soup is a description given by scientists to the plastic debris suspended in the sea, and an ongoing series of work that has led me to make images all over the world. Here from Hong Kong, recovered transformers and action figures aim to engage with the younger generation in Hong Kong. On a nature reserve on the east coast of England, plastic flowers mix with nature. Fishing line, clothing tags and flowers lie next to bones, feather and fish. And on Hong Kong's beaches, shoals of syringes swim with dolphins and seahorses, which are plastic sweet lolly wrappers. In Greece, goats attempt to eat bottle caps washed up from the Mediterranean Sea, and single-use cigarette lighters litter Hong Kong's islands. Collectively, these images show the mass amount of plastic that litter oceans and beaches around the world. Bird's nest soup shows monofilament fishing line rolled by the tide into nest-like balls, drifting like jellyfish, with the line itself taking 600 years to degrade. +500 represents more than 500 pieces of plastic recovered from the stomach of an albatross chick. Beyond Drifting in Perfectly Known Animals is a series based on the fact that plankton are now ingesting microplastic particles. Unique specimens of this animal species relate to the pioneering discoveries made by marine biologist John Vaughan Thompson in the 1800s. Here presented as new specimens and created from plastic debris recovered from Cork Harbour in Ireland, serves as a metaphor to the ubiquity of plastic and encapsulates in miniature the much larger problem of an imperfect world. Camilo Beach in Hawaii was somewhere I visited after an expedition across the North Pacific. I was so shocked by what I saw that I scooped containers of plastic up to bring back and show others. Here you can see everything from domestic cleaning containers bitten by fish and turtles, down to microplastic particles. Because I work with scientists, it's important to me that I include research and samples alongside the photographs so people can relate to the problems and something in a particular location or to a particular species. Sketchbooks are also a way to record my ideas, research and process, of which people also find interesting. Plastic pollution is a global issue, and we need international agreements to solve the problem. Ultimately, we need to stop producing single-use plastic and design out waste from the outset. On a personal level, if you can choose alternatives to plastic, reuse what you already have, refill, or even go further to support initiatives and petitions, all these things will help much to implement change. I've now dedicated my life to do as much as I can through photography to implement change and lead to action in tackling the plastic pollution issue.